I want to speak on the finals of the Cruiserweight World Boxing Super Series tournament side between Oleksandr Usyk and Murat Gassiev. And shout out to Murat Gassiev. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Finally, coming through and beating the KO Doctor Junior Doctor Dose. But this right here is definitely a bona fide smash hit right here, man. This is definitely Oleksandr Usyk moment of truth. Murat Gassiev looks very, very good. I got a chance to catch up a little bit on the fight. And I was watching it early on. I was at the casino gambling with my girl, and I was kind of paying attention to it. And I was going home to get something to eat. And it looked like, Junior was going to do his thing on Gassiev. And, Gassiev got very, very good composure. And I think that's going to be very key to beating Oleksandr Usyk. I think this is going to be a potential fight of the year candidate. I think it's one of the better fights that's going to be going down, this year in the whole. It might not have the pizzazz of a welterweight, middleweight, or a heavyweight fight, but, people talking about Triple G and Canelo being a good fight. This fight is probably going to be better than if you can combine both of those fights together. Oleksandr Usyk is a good fighter. Like I said, he got very amateurish offense. I've said Lomachenko had a very amateurish offense as well. Both trained by Lomachenko's dad, but Lomachenko's learning, like I keep saying, learning to become more professional with his offense. But he's still got a long way to go as far as Usyk as well. And Usyk does a lot of movement. He seems to got unlimited stamina. And he could become a better puncher than what he is at 6'3". Both of these guys are about 6'3". Like I keep saying, if Usyk learned to sit down his punches and pick his punches the better way, rather than, just doing a lot of volume of punching and really not landing nothing solid, and people talking about this big power that he has, I haven't seen it. Not on this level. He doesn't sit down his punches and deliver the blow and generate the power and twerk from the hips and from all that. Just turn the shoulder. He just slaps with his punches. He's a prissy boy when he turns with his punches. And Gassiev is a guy that's calculated. He's very composed. He ain't gonna waste no energy. He's very strong. He's a good puncher, very polished, and the guy that ain't had that much of an amateur background. I give him a lot of credit. Abel Sanchez has done a ninth wonder of the world with this guy. This guy looks very composed. He looked like he been there before. It like he getting better and better from what I seen on tape. And he places punches good. He's very composed, and it seems like he can pick his shots and he can see, where he wants to attack. And he's coached very, very good. And this is going to be an excellent fight. This is a fight that Showtime and HBO, somebody should pick up. HBO was lacking in the first half of boxing. And if they really want to make up, for the shitty schedule they putting on, this will be the right time to pick up this fight and put it on that type of pedestal and promote it a little bit. And I think, a lot of people don't like the cruiserweights and pay attention because this is a European dominant division. I think, this fight can put it on the map a little bit more. It ain't gonna be a welterweight, it ain't gonna be a middleweight division, it ain't gonna be a featherweight, super featherweight division, it ain't gonna be up that elk. It's not. But this fight can be the poster boy or the poster child for the cruiserweight division to kind of get to where the super middleweight division is now. Super middleweight division was Calzaghe and a whole bunch of European guys. A lot of people didn't respect that division. Andre Ward and Super Six kind of brought that, the division some American appeal, and that's one thing Andre Ward don't get credit for. He kind of single-handedly with Darrell, and Jermaine Taylor kind of get that division some notoriety, and now, even to this day, when he's gone out that division, a lot of people still are wary and they're aware and they look forward to the middleweight division. Now you got Gilberto Ramirez and David Benavidez kind of carrying that torch for Mexico into that division, but, This can do big things for the cruiserweight division. This can put them on the map. I'm calling it now. This is gonna be a potential top 5 fight of the year candidate. I like both guys. I pick Oleksandr Usyk to win the tournament. I look forward to doing some extensive film study for the Muhammad Ali Cruiserweight World Boxing Super Series Muhammad Ali Trophy, and it's coming to a climax. Now we're getting ready to get the super middleweight out the way with Ebanks Jr. and Groves and Burmer and Callum Smith. I picked to win the super middleweight side, which I'm not so sure about right now. And I'm not as sure about Usyk because Murat Gassiev is a very wonderful fighter, very calm and patient. Usyk is a talented fighter as well. And this is definitely going to need the pedestal of a Showtime HBO in my opinion, or ESPN. We gone.